I have no idea where we launched from, and I can't trust my motor at the moment, so I need some place to land. It's also starting to get pretty thermally out here, but I don't know where we took off from.
Well, we're finally ready to start season 2, but I wanted to take the time to tell you what I've been up to in the last few months, from the time I left Brazil in season 1 to returning now to Brazil in season 2. And if you remember when I had left, and I had left Manaus, which is in the middle of the Amazon, it was the rainy season, or just the beginning of the rainy season. And flying during the rainy season, or even traveling through the Amazon during the rainy season, is not really conducive to, a whole lot of fun. So I decided to leave Brazil, but before I left, the guys in the paramotor group that I was with actually threw me a barbecue. We all went to a farm, and it was kind of their way of saying goodbye. And I would leave my motorcycle and the paramotor with a good friend of mine named Joel. From Manaus, I would go to Medellin to visit my good friend Ruben. And then from there, I went to Monteria, which is my favorite city in all of Colombia. I had gone there to film a prison, and I had permission to film inside the prison. However, at the last minute, they said that I couldn't film. They let me inside the prison, and it was kind of an interesting tour, but they wouldn't let me do any filming. But while I was there, I was able to see the beautiful city lights that Monteria sets up next to the canal in the city center. And it was quite a good way to spend a little bit of time in the winter months, just seeing and hanging out in Monteria. From Monteria, I would head back to Texas. Now, I haven't been home for very much time in the last 2 years. So the amount of projects that I needed to get done at the house was pretty overwhelming. I had all of the cars to fix, fixing the tractor, fixing the zero turn and all the lawn equipment. A shed of mine had actually been blown apart during a giant windstorm, so I had to redo the entire back half and the roof of the shed. I had to fix the front gate. But the massive project was my shop. Some family had moved into my house while I was gone, and they had basically turned my shop into a giant storage shed. So I had to clean out the entire shop. I even had to get a shipping container, and we all put the stuff from the shop into the shipping container. Once that was totally clean and done, I still had a few extra projects to take care of around the house, and I had a skunk problem, which was a complete nightmare. If you want to see the full video on all of the projects I did while I was at home in Texas, I'll leave the link down in the description box below, which is for the Patreon members. So if you want to see that video, just join the community down there. And you'll also get a lot of exclusive content down there as well. So once I finished everything in Texas, I would head back to Colombia because there was a lot of logistics things that I needed to do. I flew into the city of Bogota to meet with the Venezuela consulate because I'm still trying to get into Venezuela. It's still a nightmare to try to get into Venezuela, but I'm going to push forward with that as much as possible. From Bogota, I went back to Medellin to visit once again with my good friend Ruben and drop him off a tandem wing that he'd been looking at. From there, I would head to Brasilia. From Brasilia, I would head to Belém, and I would meet with my good friend Eustaquio, which you'll remember from the latter part of season 1. I did a little bit of business with Eustaquio in a town called Barcarena, a quaint little town on the edge of the Amazon River. Once I left Barcarena, I came here to Manaus. So now all I need to do is go get my motorcycle and my paramotor, and we will start the adventure once again. Well, I am back in Manaus and I'm at Joel's workshop. Joel owns a logistics company, so that's why all the trucks back here. Also, look what's back here. My motorcycle, which I've already started. It runs, but there's a lot of mechanical issues that I need to take care of just because it's been sitting so long. And the gasoline in Brazil is absolutely horrible. It's like 30% ethanol or something like that. It's not good. And I've also gotten the paramotor running. It took a little bit of work, but I brought an extra carburetor and a carburetor kit just in case I needed it, but actually it started up right away. The problem is that because the exhaust has been sitting so long, a lot of this got rusted, so I've coated it quite a bit in WD-40 and I've been trying to shake it. I think I'm gonna just start it up, get it running, and try to do it when it's hot, kind of break those seals a little bit, because the last thing I need is a broken exhaust, something that these engines are known for. But the lights work. I've left this thing on here for what, 3 months, more than 3 months now, and it's still functional. So we're gonna have lighted props, which is good. Not really necessary, but I kind of like them. So today is really mechanical work. Today is take the motorcycle to the mechanic, get that thing all done, and then hopefully we can fly tomorrow as long as the weather holds. It just stopped raining, and now it's super sunny out here, which feels really, really nice. So I'm gonna hang out at the logistics company here, probably take the motorcycle to a mechanic in the next half an hour, get some stuff done, and just make sure everything mechanical is running well for the adventure. Well, I'm at the mechanic shop now. I've given him all of the parts that I brought in from the US, as well as some pretty detailed instructions on what he needs to do. So it's going to be done in 2 days. I'm having him go through the entire motorcycle, especially anything that has to do with fuel. I'm next to a road, so it's kind of noisy because the ethanol and the gas here is so bad. So 2 days, he'll get this done. The bike will be ready to go. But unfortunately, I don't think I'll be able to drive the bike where I'm going to next. I don't know yet, but I'll let you know. Good morning. I am here with my good friend Joel, and Joel and I are going to try to fly today. And today I get to reveal what wing that I'm flying, thanks to MacPara USA, the good guys down there, John Martin and Brian Goff. So thank you very much. If you're wondering what wing it is, I'm going to show you in just a bit. There is no wind, but it is hot, 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 even though it's only like 7 o'clock in the morning. It's actually super hot out here, but there's no wind, so that's gonna be good. I think might be able to get an hour in before the thermals start kicking in too bad. Joel also has a new wing that I brought him from the United States, so both of us get to fly new wings here in this beautiful, beautiful field here right just outside of Manaus. So hopefully we'll get up in the air and have a good time.
Well, I made it off the ground. That's good. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to season 2 and our first flight here over the jungle in the Amazon. I am so excited about this season and what we have in store. Thank you so much for joining me. This is going to be a really good season, I think. I hope. I don't know where I'm going exactly, but just so you know, the plan is Central America. Getting there is going to be tough, but that's the plan anyway. Oh, look at this, just above these low hanging clouds here. Over the jungle and the Rio Negro River right in front of us. Oh man. Wow. Oh, what a day to be alive. Now, I haven't changed gasoline. I've adjusted the carb a little bit, but that's it. So I have no idea if the engine's gonna keep running here. I really need to make sure I have some outs because I'm using gas that's 30% ethanol that's been sitting for 3 months, which means there's probably some water in that tank somewhere. So if I have an engine out, I gotta make sure I've got someplace to land, and this little commune or whatever this is will work. Man, so happy to be up in the air again. And look at this wing, ladies and gentlemen, look at this wing. So MacPara provided me with the Samurai. It is their upper end wing for paramotors. It's fast, it's actually really fast. It's agile, but it's stable at the same time, which is exactly what I need because where I fly, I don't exactly know all the time what the launches are going to be like or the landings or the zone I'm going to be flying in. So this is actually the wing I was looking for. Huge thanks to MacPara. They provided me with the perfect wing for this season. Something that's fast, agile, still stable, but allows me to have the fun I want to have. This is going to be a good season. And starting off with a great wing, so
At this point, my throttle was giving me severe problems. Whether it was the carburetor or the gasoline, either way, I needed to turn around and get down.
yeah, I'm turning around. Oh, wow. Wow, 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 wow. Can't trust the engine, Joe. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Where did we launch from? I have no idea where we launched from. Oh my gosh. Where did we launch from? Okay, it was a road off here. No idea where the LT is. No idea. Looking for a long grass field. I have no idea where we launched from. And I can't trust my motor at the moment. So I need some place to land. It's also starting to get pretty thermally out here. But I don't know where we took off from. Was it farther down? No idea. No clue. Maybe it was down here farther. I don't know. I honestly have no clue where the LZ is. This is this is not looking good. I don't know where to land. And I can't see Joel anywhere. Have no idea where the guy went. Whoo, thermally. Whoo, thermally. Thermally, 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 thermally. Midday flying over the Amazon where you don't know where the LZ is. Not recommended. Okay, it's gotta be somewhere up here. Jeez. I have a feeling I'm about to hit a big thermal right here. Yep, there it is. Need a place to land just in case. Okay, there's an option here.
Eventually, I would find and land at the LZ, and thankfully, the motor kept running the entire time, but I would definitely need to at least adjust the carburetor before I decided to use the motor again, which would be later that afternoon. After the flights, we're all going to have some barbecue, and I've become an official member of the Hapiera Paramotor Group. Check out this shirt. Isn't this nice? So we're going to cook up some beef and enjoy the afternoon.
Yeah. Hello. Do Shopping Amazonas, Chico Alegre. Alegre. Shopping Amazonas.
Everybody got plenty to eat, and we all felt very stuffed, and there was plenty of meat left over. Great barbecue. Where we took off is a random drag strip. Actually, we took off over here about 1/4 of a mile, and we've just been having the barbecue at this random drag strip. I guess the guys must know the owner because they let us in to be able to fly from here. But what a nice quiet place, except for when I'm sure the cars are running. So we're just gonna hang out this afternoon until about 5, and we're gonna try to take off again if it doesn't rain. It's been raining every afternoon, so I'm not sure if it's gonna hold off or not. We hope so. If not, I've got to go find a hotel for the night, get another pair of pants because I'm down to 1 pair of pants. Actually, I only brought 1 pair of pants because I thought I had another pair here in my stuff, and come to find out I didn't. I left them at home. So anyway, hopefully we'll get in another flight today. And if we don't, at least we can enjoy the tranquility of a drag strip, which you probably don't hear very often. Well, it looks like we're at least going to be able to get a shot at the sky tonight. Thermal activity has settled down a little bit,
I don't think there's going to be any rain. We're about to find out because we're going to put it up in the air. Again, we got really lucky. Every single afternoon it's been raining here. So for some reason today it didn't. So good thing. Hopefully that means that the rainy season is just about over. Ay, ay, ay. Bad gasoline. So, time to do the carburetor, but I actually expected this. On carb. Do something for me, even if you idle high. Do something. That'll work. Idle's high, but it'll work. As long as it doesn't die. The gasoline in it is horrible. The carburetor's saying, Chris, please stop. Okay, so when I bend over, it dies. So don't bend over. Hey, can you start me? Yeah, sure. Okay. If I bend over, it dies. There you go. Thank you. Oh, it died. Yeah, if you don't mind. It's like my carburetor dies every time. My engine dies every time. Yeah, good. Oh, God. I don't know how to keep the engine running. Well, what a great day. I didn't get to fly this evening, and it's a bummer because the winds are perfect, and look at this gorgeous sunset. But I'm okay with that. I'm exhausted. I am exhausted from travel and everything else, and I'm just glad I got to be out here with these guys, and I know that I got to do some work on the carburetor. I did about 5 or 6, maybe 7 launches, and every time the wing came up, the motor died. So it wore me out. That carrying that thing on your back and running and not getting any reward out of it kills you. But all part of the sport anyway. So gonna hop in the cars now and get ready to go and find a hotel and some pants. So what a great day.